Welcome, this is Professor Bright, and this is our introduction to statistics. And as a gateway into thinking about and discussing statistics, we're going to look at the scientific method. And so here's one model that you may have seen. You ask a question, you do your research, and then you based on all that, you construct a hypothesis, and then you want to test it. And then, of course, once you test it, you gather data. You have to analyze the results, draw a conclusion, and then determine if or determine how much support you have for your hypothesis. I don't exactly like the language when it says true or false here. It's not that binary in statistics, but anyway, the idea is still there. And then typically you have to report your results either way. And then certainly if your hypothesis is not supported with the experiment, you want to try again, right? But now, where does statistics fit into all this? You might remember statistics as mean, median, mode. That is just a piece of statistics. And really, when mathematicians and statisticians think of what statistics encompasses, it is a lot more than that. It is effectively the entire scientific method. Okay, and so given that it's so ingrained in the scientific method, it is vital to every execution of the scientific method. But where is it, or what is statistics? What do we mean by that term? Why do we need it? All that. If you have any preliminary ideas, I want you to jot them down now. We will get back to this as we go forward here. And certainly by the end of the course, you should be able to answer these questions. What is statistics? What do we mean? And why is it important? Okay. But really, if we reframe it just a bit, and of course, the preliminary parts of asking a question, doing background research is important. I don't want to minimize that. But when we look at the scientific method and how statistics is ingrained in that, we really just think of it in these 4 steps. There's a bit more to unpack with each of these, and we will unpack that. But we want to kind of start with formulating theories. That's kind of your hypothesis construction step. So I label that as step 1. And then once you have your hypothesis following that same method above, you want to test it. And so that's where you design your experiment. And then you'll collect data, and then you have to analyze the results, and then eventually summarize it. And then lastly, you need to make a decision. That's that step in the above diagram. Is the hypothesis true or is it false? Well, again, I don't like true or false, but we'll go with that language for now. Okay, and consequently, you need to interpret that, and that's where you would report your results. Okay, so this is the model that we prefer to use when we think of statistics, and I say we, mathematicians and statisticians. So that's kind of the model we're going to explore going forward in each of the videos.